Marvel Zombies, the project received good reviews from critics, 7-8 points. Blade appeared voiced by a different actor. Initially they planned a movie, but due to Sony's right to Spider-Man they made a series, since Peter Parker's appearance in other project is limited to 30 minutes. Universal is reviving the Mummy franchise, but without Tom Cruise. The sequel to The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor will star Brendan Fraser 17 years later. At the same time, the studio is preparing a remake of Miami Vice with Glenn Powell and Michael B. Jordan, who will play Sonny Crockett and Rick Taps respectively. The director will be Joseph Kosinski, who directed the box office hits Top Gun Maverick and F1. Filming will begin in 2026. Doug Liman returns to direct Edge of Tomorrow 2. 11 years after the first film, Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt reprise their roles. Filming will begin in late 2026. The adaptation of the light novel and manga will continue the story after the open ending that left questions unanswered. Warner Brothers enjoyed success with The Conjuring Last Rites, $436 million on a budget of $55. But One Battle After Another was a flop, grossing only $49 million on a budget of $130. Critics, however, are raving about it, calling it the best film of the year and praising DiCaprio and director Paul Thomas Anderson. Netflix is preparing Frankenstein, premiering October 17. And the 4th season of The Witcher. Netflix has already finished filming the final 5th season, in which the role of Qygourn will be played by a woman, Naomi Battrick. A spin-off of Riff Raff is planned in film format. Sapkowski's new book, Crossroads of Ravens, a prequel about the young Herald, has also been released. James Gunn's Superman became a hit on HBO Max, with 13 million views in 10 days. Preparations are underway for the film Man of Tomorrow, James Gunn's new project featuring Superman and Lex Luthor. Gunn has confirmed that the plot is ambitious and will explore Lex's past. The DC Cinematic Universe is scheduled for 10 years, but the plans are flexible. The second season of Peacemaker showed an alternate universe ruled by Nazis. Gunn said he was inspired by Philip K. Dick's book, The Man in the High Castle, which was adapted into an Amazon series. However, the universe also appeared in DC Comics and is known as Earth X. Avengers 5 Doomsday. Filming has been completed. New costumes for the heroes have been relieved. The original X-Men will appear in their classic costumes. Hawkeye 2. Jeremy Renner has confirmed that he will return to the role after renegotiating his contract with Marvel. Mad Max: The Wastelands. The film has been cancelled. There will be a series from HBO Max. Events take place a year before The Road of Fury. Resident Evil, a film by Zach Cregger. There will be a new story in a Raccoon City universe without the usual heroes. It will be released under a different title. Insiders revealed details about Spider-Man Brand New Day. Peter is depressed because of MJ's new boyfriend. The main villain is Chameleon Woman, played by Sadie Sink. The secondary villain is Scorpion, and there may be a connection to the second season of Daredevil, Born Again. The Punisher, Daredevil, and Hulk will appear in the film. Spider-Man's costume is inspired by the Maguire and Garfield versions. The premiere is set for July 31st, 2026. The Simpsons Movie 2 will be released around the same time. No details about the cartoon have been released yet, but the studio has revealed the first poster with tagline Homer's coming back for seconds. Disney has released the final trailer for Zootopia 2. The new hero is Gary the Snake, and the song is Zoo by Shakira and Ed Sheeran. The premiere is on November 26. Brad Bird is preparing an original animated film, Ray Gun, for Netflix. Budget is $150 million, release date 2026. He has been developing the idea for 30 years. Wolverine Insomniac game, trailer shown, characters are Margaret, Mystique, and Logan himself. Lots of blood, violence, and decent graphics. Logan will be voiced by Leon McIntyre. The game will be released in fall 2026. Other games, Ghost of Tsushima 2 and The Light's the Best. Excellent reviews. EA games are bought by Saudi Arabia and Jared Kushner's company for $55 billion, with possible layoffs and increased monetization. Investors from Abu Dhabi have also invested $100 million in a new Lord of the Rings game. Bethesda has announced an update to Fallout 76. A new Ohio region will be added, and Walton Goggins will play the role of Ghoul. Rockstar is making GTA 6 with Project Rome, a Roblox-style editor where players create their own content. OpenAI has unveiled Sora 2, a neural network that creates realistic videos with dialogue and sound. Sequoia Studio has created the first AI actress, Tilly Norwood, and the battle for contracts is already underway. Hollywood is concerned about the growth of AI content, with a new actor strike possible in 2026. Star Wars Starfighter, starring Ryan Gosling, is the first film in a new Star Wars trilogy. According to the new plot details, Gosling's character will not be a Jedi, but his sister, played by Amy Adams, will be. Amazon is launching a sequel to Spaceballs, as well as a follow-up to The Social Network called The Social Reckoning, premiering October 9, directed by Aaron Sorkin. The plot will tell the story of the scandal surrounding Facebook that erupted when the Wall Street Journal published a damning article about the harm that social media causes to teenagers. Jesse Eisenberg will not be returning to the role of Mark Zuckerberg. He has been officially replaced by Jeremy Strong. HBO is filming Harry Potter with canonical scenes and characters from the first book. Episodes featuring the Dallas Deagle and Platform 9 3/4 have already been filmed.